Hey everybody, this is Evan Rogers coming at you with evanseasyjapanese.coms. We're going through the JLPT N5, and right now we are on the grammar section number 13. I think this is video number 41 that we're going to be throwing at you. Hopefully you can find it in your hearts to support me doing this endeavor. If you donate at the $3 level on Patreon or Subscribestar, you get access to the basic kanji book, which, check it out, there's a video where I describe it. You'll learn all the JLPT N5 kanji. Or if you just want to make a one-time donation or give any amount at the thing, there's links in the below. And links to these downloads are also available, these PDFs that you can find. That being said, let's get started. Chichi wa maiasa kohi o blank nagara shinbun o yomimasu. So, chichi wa maiasa kohi o blank nagara shinbun o yomimasu. Okay, so the answer, I already know the answer, sorry, but let's go through the grammar. All right, so the wa particle by now, you should understand, it puts the emphasis on what comes after it while focusing on limiting what comes after it to what comes before it. So as for my dad, this applies to it. Okay, and Chichi is the way we call our own dad or our in-group dad. So then we have Mayasa. Asa means morning, and mai means every. So mayasa, you can't put mai in front of anything to mean everything, like everybody. You can't say mai hito. This only just works with every morning is just mayasa. So it's like a set vocabulary word. Kohi is coffee. O, that gives us the particle that this tells us what we're about to verb. And then if you notice, the only verb we have another O particle with yomimasu. So this has to be a verb, and indeed we have 4 choices of the same verb, nomu, nomi, nonde, and nonda. If you don't know the difference between all of these, you should be subscribing to Patreon, where I'm going to be uploading very frequently verb conjugation worksheets that you can work through. But anyway, this nagara is attached to a verb to signal while doing the verb, you do something else. And the other thing that they do while verbing, nomu, nomi, nonde, nonda, these are all verbs for drink. So it's going to mean while drinking. Shinbun o yomimasu. Shinbun is a newspaper, and the newspaper is what we will be verbing, and the verb is yomimasu, to read. The mas and ending is polite distal. So even though we don't know which one of these is, well, I mean, some of us know which one of these is the correct answer, we do know that it means drink. So this sentence is saying, Chichi wa maiasa kohi o blank nagara, drink nagara, shinbun o yomimasu. So he reads as for my father, he reads a newspaper while then drinking, in English we have to add the ing, while drinking coffee every morning. So my father drinks coffee every morning while drinking coffee every morning, he reads the newspaper. He reads the newspaper while drinking coffee, is what we're trying to say. Okay, if you have any questions about the grammar so far, questions in the comment section, I can answer them. Now the question is, what goes with nagara? This one is just, you have to know it. Nagara with a verb, if you want to say while doing that, which is what that would mean, you have to use what's called the stem of the verb. The stem of the verb is basically every verb that ends in mas. You just kill the mas, and what's left over is the stem. So yomima's stem is yomi. Now this is nomu, nomi, nonda. Nonde, nonda. The stem, the mas form of the verb would be nomimas. And so the stem would be nomi. Another way to do this, if you know your plain form verbs, if you know that it's a group 1 verb, the stem is, if you take nomu, whatever the u sound is, and you raise it to the e sound, the letter I in Romaji, but the e sound, like nomu turns into nomi, yomu turns into yomi, iku turns into iki, shinu turns into shini, yobu turns into yomi. If you just raise it up to the I sound, the E sound, the E sound right here, that makes it the stem. So that's 2 ways of doing it. The mas form, drop the mas, and what's left over is the stem. Or if you do the nomu, or the plain form, which is called the plain form and or the direct form. If you change it from the dictionary form, if you do any of those forms and you raise it to the E sound, we're going to call it the E sound because that's what it is in Japanese, the E sound, nomi, that is your stem. If it's a group 2 verb, then it's everything that comes before the ru in the plain form. So like taberu, so tabe. So what comes before ru is tabe. So tabe would be the stem. Miru, to see, to watch, to look. What comes before the ru is the mi, which is going to be our stem there. Group 3 verbs, the stems are shi for shimas and ki for kimas. So it'd be ki nagara and shi nagara. And then we have our special polite verbal groups, which would be oshai nagara. So it's the mas. It's the mas. Drop the mas to get the oshai nagara, nasai nagara. So it's everything that comes before the mas. So actually the special polite verbals, the special polite verbs kind of go from the u to the e sound because they conjugate funky. So that's important. The nagara for like gozaimasu, oshaimasu, and nasaimasu. What are the 5 of them? Oshaimasu, nasaimasu, kudasaimasu. I said one earlier. Oshaimasu, nasaimasu, kudasaimasu, irashaimasu, and the other one that I can never remember. All of those are just drop the mas and you're left with the stem. Okay? That's how that works. Okay, yeah, so great, cool. That's how you do the SPVs, the special polite verbals. And that's the answer. So the answer is nomi. So, chichi wa maiasa kohyo nomi nagara shinbun o yomimasu. So nomi is the stem plus nagara while drinking. Shinbun o yomimasu. That's the answer. If you found this helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. It's the least you can do. Next you can do is subscribe to the channel. You want to take it up one step higher, share it on social media so I can get more views because that helps a lot. If you really like what I did, consider making a one-time donation at paypal.me/EvansEasyJapanese. Want to go even higher? Give me a $1 donation per month, but you don't get anything in reward, any sort of reward for doing that. So go $3 to get my kanji workbook. $5 you get everything that I make. For education purposes, I'm just going to upload it straight to Patreon or Subscribestar, and the $5 donation is just going to get it. Okay, great. Have yourselves a holly jolly day. Peace out, guys.